Hi everyone. I wanted to give you this week's weekly tips, and I still have some tips on you to raise endorphins. Now, endorphins are your natural pain and stress fighters, and we know we all need some of that. This can go on to alleviate depression, it reduces stress and anxiety, and we could all do with some of that. So, let me tell you, one of them is hugs and kisses. So, what we do know is that research shows us that being touched reduces stress, and activities such as hugs releases endorphins and gives us a sense of belonging and security. And that lowers your stress levels. So, what do? Take a moment to give someone a hug. And often when we meet with our friends, we give them a quick hug and it's less than 5 seconds. Aim for 20 seconds. 20 seconds is not long, and you'll find that when you're hugging someone, it does seem like a long time. But just give them a hug. Try to go for 20 seconds. Then those endorphins, the feel good, will really the levels will be really raised, and that helps. And one of the other tips is that music can really raise your levels, your endorphins. And now studies have shown us that music makes us feel good and can trigger that endorphin release. So participating in music, whether you play the radio, um, play a CD or whatever, even a cassette tape. Am I showing my age? Play the music, sing along. So here's the thing, the type of music can make a difference. So even if you're not a natural Beethoven type of person, listen to music that's uplifting and sing along unashamedly. What's that saying? Oh, that's about dancing. Dance as though the whole world is not watching. Yeah, who cares if they are? I can't remember that saying. But if you're in the car or you're doing some cleaning, some chores, put those headphones on or turn up the volume and sing along while you do what you've got to do. And for those of you that play instruments, put some time aside and play that thing. If you'd like to learn an instrument, have a look on YouTube. There's so many videos that give you the basics and just start to open up your mind to learning. Maybe your kids or your grandkids have got a piano that they're learning. Start to have a tinkle on the old ivories. It really can help encourage a positive mood, and it can even diminish pain. So those are my two tips for raising your levels of endorphins today. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I've touched on this in previous weeks, but I still get lots of questions around supplements, the key essential minerals and supplementation levels for anxiety and depression. So magnesium does play a critical role in managing anxiety and depression. Magnesium is involved in over 300 processes in the body, including regulating your mood. It can calm your nervous system and support energy levels. Now, there are recommended levels for males and for women. And unfortunately, many people don't get enough magnesium through natural ingestion. And when you don't have enough, these low levels can worsen feelings of anxiety, irritability, and even sleeping levels might not be sufficient to rejuvenate and renew your cells. Low levels of magnesium can increase fatigue, muscle tension, and panic attacks. So if you suspect your magnesium levels are low, it is important to get them checked. And consider supplements in a really well-absorbed form, like citrate or biglycinate. But be cautious of taking too much. I can't stress this enough, as high doses can cause digestive issues or more serious problems, especially if you have any kidney conditions. So be aware that there are and can be contraindications. Working with your doctor or other healthcare provider ensures you get the right amount without overloading your system. Then there's calcium. Calcium is not only crucial for bones, but also plays a role in good mood regulation or in mood regulation. It helps with nerve function, muscle relaxation, and that can reduce symptoms of anxiety like tension and restlessness. So if your calcium levels are low, you may feel more anxious or experience muscle cramps or have sleep disturbances. A daily intake of 600 milligrams is usually enough, but again, be careful, do not overdo it. Too much calcium can interfere with other minerals like magnesium, so it can work against you if you're taking magnesium and you start taking calcium. But getting your calcium levels tested and again consult your healthcare professional will ensure that you are getting the right amount to support your physical and your emotional well-being. Then there's potassium. Now that supports overall cell function, and it's essential for maintaining balanced energy and a healthy mood. It helps to regulate your body's stress response, and it's especially important for those dealing with anxiety or depression, because a deficiency in potassium can lead to irritability, fatigue, and brain fog. See, all of these minerals have similar, what might seem similar effects, on your sleep or your mood. And low levels of them heighten anxious or depressive feelings. So it's best to get it from food. Potassium supplements are limited to a small amount per dose to avoid digestive upset. So increasing potassium-rich foods like bananas, leafy greens, sweet potatoes can really help to stabilize your mood and reduce stress. Again, too much potassium can affect heart health, especially if you have kidney issues. And I've got a few more to go over. I think iron. So iron is essential for oxygen transport in the body. And low levels of iron before anemia develops can contribute to fatigue and maybe difficulty concentrating. So many people experience anxiety and depression may not realize that low iron levels could be a contributing factor. So if you're in a high risk group, such as a younger woman, an athlete, or those women with heavy periods, getting your iron levels tested is crucial. Taking iron supplements like ferric pyrophosphate or ferrous biglycinate, to get these right, can help boost your levels without causing digestive side effects, but too much iron, again, can be harmful. Silica, whilst it's mostly known for its role in skin and hair health, can also indirectly support mental health by promoting overall well-being. It improves collagen, production of collagen and skin elasticity. It can help you feel better about your appearance, which may alleviate stress and anxiety, which can be tied to self-image. A bioavailable form of silica is recommended to ensure it's effectively absorbed, but overdoing it, again, can interfere with other essential minerals. So moderation is key. What's another one? I think the last one that I will mention today is sulfur, specifically in the form of methyl sulfamethane, or otherwise known as MSM. It's vital for joint and muscle health, but it also plays a role in reducing inflammation, which is linked to anxiety and depression. So chronic inflammation can contribute to mental health struggles. And on that note, the next time you get your routine blood tests, make sure you ask for the blood test CRP, which tells you your overall body's inflammation rating. Now, I'm not sure in other countries how it's measured, but here in Australia, if you've got a level that's 6 or lower, they generally say you're okay. I would always aim for it to be 0. Okay, the less inflammation, the better. But inflammation can contribute to mental health struggles. Now, once you know your levels, MSM may help alleviate some joint pain. It promotes detoxification and overall mood stability. So if you do start to supplement with MSM, start with a lower dose and gradually increase if needed. High doses can again cause some digestive issues, but supporting your physical comfort can have a real impact on your mental well-being. So my message today, as I get lots of questions around supplements, is that ensuring that your mineral levels are balanced is a key step in managing anxiety and depression. But it's important to work with a healthcare provider to check your levels and avoid overloading on supplements, as too much of any mineral can create imbalances that will worsen anxiety, will give you mood swings, or even physical symptoms. Balanced nutrition and the right supplementation can be incredibly powerful tools in supporting both mental and physical health. So for all of those who've asked, I hope that this information on minerals really helps you understand the need for minerals, the need for a balance of minerals. Understand that they can contraindicate and worsen symptoms or give you physical discomfort, can alleviate joint pain and lower chronic inflammation. I'm a bit croaky today. So work with a professional. And if you have any further questions on what I've talked about today, please comment below with your questions. I'm happy to receive your questions in Messenger, but I love getting them here because often it sparks a question in someone else. No question is too silly, too small, or irrelevant at all. So comment #replay when you've watched this. Let me know you've watched it. And please comment with any questions or other comments that you'd like to give back to me. All right, until next week. Bye-bye now.